Jonas, I'm so happy to be here with you. Now, let's talk about fanciulla. It seems like everyone who hears Puccini's lush score for La Fanciulla del West falls in love with it. Yet it remains one of Puccini's lesser-known operas. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. Well, it is maybe a little bit like the so-called Wagner effect. You know, in Wagner's music, people also claim that it takes a while until you really sink into this world. Because Puccini created with this fanciulla another musical world. It is not a typical Puccini. It is not one that you immediately have all the melodies and everything. It is extremely beautiful, but it takes a while for you to understand. And that's probably what it is. It is maybe a little bit more complicated without being, you see, difficult or whatever. But it takes a moment. But once you've understood it, and I mean, you can't get enough of it, I'm sure.
Well, tell us about this role of Dick Johnson, and what made you decide to do it, and what do you think it brings out in your voice?
Well, Dick Johnson is, it's a great part. It's cool to be a cowboy for once. And I mean, look at this production where we see some set in the background. It's a fantastic Del Monaco production, just the way probably also Puccini was thinking about, and we have horses and everything. But musically also, it is great. It has some beautiful arias, and he's playing the cool cowboy, but he's not.
Then he's a bad boy.
I'm a bad boy, exactly. That's why I have a black hat, I have a long black coat. The only thing is missing is the black horse, but everything else is pure cliche.
Met audiences remember well your performances in Die Walküre opposite Eva Maria Westbrook. And so how does it feel to be reuniting with her in a different world?
Oh yeah, we've done many things since. For instance, a new production of Andrea Chenier in London, but many other performances. And I'm a big fan of her because I think this is her part. I mean, she lives Minnie. This is, once she has the rifle in her hand, it's another girl. It's fantastic. So you're going to see for yourself.
You have another co-star, a horse named Tank.
Yeah.
So you've been taking riding lessons, I hear.
I did. The reason is I've never been on a horse in a Western saddle. I only know the so-called English saddle, and it is a big difference. Yeah. And the horses obviously are trained fantastically well. There's not much you have to do. You can guide them wherever you want. The only problem probably is that not on stage, but unlike exactly. Well, there is no reins, exactly. That's the problem.
Oh, well, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you in this part, and I thank you very much for speaking with me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for having me here.